9 News Side's Ivan Rodriguez is covering this story. Ivan, what does all of this mean? What's going to be shut down? How's it going to affect people?
Well, like we know, the government is officially shut down, and many people across the country will soon begin to feel the impact. Here at home, I spoke with the director of the School of Government and Policy at U of A to see what it all means. As we approached midnight in D.C., a government shutdown loomed over the country. After no deal was reached, the worst-case scenario happened.
We haven't had anything like regular governance for a number of years.
Brent Millward is the director of the School of Government and Public Policy at the U of A. He says it's a shame both parties used the possibility of a shutdown to accomplish their agendas.
We're in a shutdown because there's a law that says the Congress has to appropriate money by a certain point, or the government shuts down. And that's what they don't seem to be able to do for any longer than about 30 days.
During a shutdown, not all federal operations cease, only the ones deemed non-essential. According to the National Park Service contingency plan, only 3,300 employees are deemed essential out of almost 25,000.
Well, you can imagine the National Park Service has over 400 sites, and so across our agency alone, there's quite a bit of planning that has to happen so that we're consistent.
Andy Fisher works as a public information officer with Saguaro National Park. She says with the government shutdown, the park remains open, but people can expect to see fewer staff members around.
If you are planning on coming to the visitor centers, please know that those buildings will be closed because we will not have staff on to maintain those facilities.
Fisher says facilities like restrooms, garbage cans, and other services will also be closed.
We will have some staff on board that are essential for emergency response and that kind of thing.
But at some point, if they don't pass a budget, things are going to start, the trains are going to stop.
During the shutdown, the military will be affected as well. Active duty military personnel will not be paid, and many civilian personnel will be furloughed. With the tax season right around the corner, more than 50% of IRS workers will be sent home. During the last shutdown in 2013, which lasted more than 2 weeks, 800,000 federal employees were furloughed. Guy, Stella.